Every day we make decisions based on probability, even if we don't realize it. Whether you're deciding to bring an umbrella, playing a game, or predicting the outcome of a sports match, probability is at work. Probability is the measure of how likely an event is to happen. It's expressed as a number between 0 and 1, or sometimes as a percentage. 0 means the event is impossible, and 1 means it's certain. Let's start with a simple example: flipping a coin. There are two possible outcomes, heads or tails. Since both are equally likely, the probability of getting heads is 1 out of 2, or 0.5, which is the same as 50%. The basic probability formula is probability equal sign, number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. If you roll a standard 6-sided die, the probability of rolling a 4 is 1 out of 6, because there's only 4 inches and 6 possible outcomes. Probability can be written as a fraction, a decimal, or a percentage. For example, 1/4 is the same as 0.25, or 25%. Some events are certain, like the sun rising in the east, which means a probability of 1. Others are impossible, like rolling a 7 on a 6-sided die, which means a probability of 0. Probability is used everywhere. Weather forecasts predict the chance of rain. Insurance companies calculate risk. Sports teams analyze winning chances. Scientists measure the likelihood of experimental results. Some events are independent, meaning one event doesn't affect the other. Flipping a coin twice is independent. The first flip doesn't change the result of the second. To find the probability of two independent events both happening, multiply their probabilities. For example, the probability of rolling a 4 on a die and flipping heads is 1/6 times 1/2 equals 1/12. Other events are dependent, meaning the outcome of one affects the other. For example, if you draw a card from a deck and don't put it back, the probabilities change for the next draw. Tree diagrams are useful tools for showing all possible outcomes of an event and their probabilities. A compound event is when you're looking at two or more events together. The probability can involve adding or multiplying probabilities depending on whether you want either or both and results. For example, if you want the probability of rolling a 4 or a 5 on a die, you add the probabilities. 1/6 plus 1/6 equals 2/6, which simplifies to 1/3. If you want the probability of rolling a 4 and flipping heads, you multiply. 1/6 times 1/2 equals 1/12. Theoretical probability is based on known possible outcomes. Experimental probability comes from actual experiments. For example, if you flip a coin 100 times and get 60 heads, your experimental probability for heads is 60/100ths, or 0.6. The law of large numbers says that the more times you repeat an experiment, the closer the experimental probability will get to the theoretical probability. One common mistake is the gambler's fallacy, thinking that past outcomes affect future ones in independent events. For example, if you flip heads 5 times in a row, the probability of tails on the next flip is still 50%, not higher. Understanding probability helps in making better decisions, avoiding common misconceptions, and analyzing risks. Here are a few tips to master probability. 1. Always identify the total number of possible outcomes. 2. Clearly define the event you're calculating. 3. Decide if the events are independent or dependent before calculating. Let's review. Probability measures how likely something is to happen. It's a number between 0 and 1, or 0% to 100%. Use the formula, favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Independent events don't affect each other, dependent events do. Probability is everywhere in daily life, from games to science. Probability isn't just math. It's a tool for understanding the world and making smarter choices. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more clear and simple explanations of math concepts.